CGA back in the building, the notorious one. We're at the Vegas Auto Gallery where they hold my personal supercar collection. I'm gonna invite you in to where they keep all of the whips. Well, it's not my personal collection, but it's in my mind. That's what I'm gonna have it do. If it's in your mind, it will happen one of these days, right? So let's check out some of these cars, man. We got what? We got McLarens here. We got Ferrari Spiders. We got Huracans, Lamborghinis. We got Porsche 911, GT3s and GT4s. We got a lot of great cars right here. Bentley's one of my favorite. That's on my next list at some particular point. So we got those. We're gonna go check these out and maybe have a story or two. Let's check them out. One of my favorite cars, man. You guys know I got the Porsche 911 last year. It's been about 1 year of ownership, and it's one of the cars that, it was my dream car for about a decade. And I applied everything in my life to be able to afford that dream car. And I got it, but I still admire a Porsche 911 when I see one. This car right here is one of the best of the best. I believe it's a GT3. Carbon fiber mirrors right here, window tint. And the best thing about a Porsche is that you can everyday drive a Porsche, all right? Many of the sports cars that everybody fantasizes about, it's not an everyday driver. I mean, you can if you want, but it's gonna cost you a lot in maintenance. For these Porsches, you can drive them like any other car, all right? The maintenance will be high, all right? The tires, they're thinner, low profile tires, so you're gonna run through tires. But like I teach you guys, there's the cost of emission, there's a price to own, there is the price of maintenance, and the price of repair. Look at this beauty right here. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about. And they have several 911s over here. Let's take a look. Convertible. I'm not a big convertible fan, especially when it comes to supercars. I'm not really into convertibles per se. I would rent one, but convertibles are one of those things I really wouldn't get into. But this is a beautiful car. We got a 911 sitting over here. This is a Targa edition. So as you can see, the back is a little bit different than this 911 over here. This is a convertible, and this one has the back shell right here. So this is a Targa, which I wasn't a big fan of, but I can see why people are a fan of them. Beautiful car right here. You have a GT3 sitting over here. For those who don't know, different level packages between the Porsches. You have the racing style Porsche, which would be the GT2, GT3, GT4, and then you have the 911, which is going to be the one that I have. It's a race car, right? But it's not going to be at the high caliber of this particular vehicle right here. Oh man, I love this midnight blue. I love this midnight blue. All right, I love dark colors, especially on sports cars. And this one's a beauty with the dark black rims and the Pirelli tires. This right here, this colorway right here would be the one that I would love right here out of all of these Porsches. I'm gonna tell you a dad joke. All right, most supercars are like this. They're like elephants. The trunk is in the front. All right, it's kind of a dad joke. I know it's corny, but it is corny. All right, you can blame rapper Cameron for that one. But most of the trunks are going to be in the front. The engine is going to be in the back. All right, that's one of the things you have to get used to. But look at the Lamborghini Aventador. All right, beautiful cars. These have a particular wrap on them. I believe this one's paint and this one's a wrap. This is the beautiful colors. I do like the bright colors. I know I said I love the dark colors on the 911, but the bright colors on the Aventador, I mean, you can't beat it. In terms of this car, these are traditional real two-seaters. All right, the Porsche 911 is a two-seater per se. You do have a back seat in there, which you can cram somebody small. All right, somebody small in the back. This one, true two-seater. This one, I believe the Aventadors, the doors do come up. So these are the ones where people want the fly edition, the wing edition, where the doors rise up. We can't open them today because I'm actually getting the maintenance done on these on my personal collection, so we can't open them. So that's one of my favorites. I told you the Bentley is gonna be up next. That one right there, I believe that's a Continental. That's the one that I'm looking at. You know, you gotta work hard for those things, man. And that's another everyday driver version. Let's get back to these Lamborghinis. I love the way they look in the dark and with the lighting kit, the low profile. It looks like a devil, like a demon. This is a car that you would drive on the weekends in Newport Beach on the coast with a very hot, long-legged woman. All right, that's what you would drive that with, right? McLarens. Look at these beauties right here. When it comes to the McLarens, not a great fan of these, but I bought them anyway. I bought them for my collection. I had to have them. And I had to have them in several colors, you know. The black one, I had to get the McLaren, the 600 right here. And the blue, I love this blue one that I bought. We got a Lamborghini right here just mixed in. I threw that in there, you know what I mean? But gee, the other McLarens right here, you have those. To me, they don't stand out as much, and the performance of them is, you know, I can't really say. But at some particular point, I'll do something with it. All right, and then here you go right here. This is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one. Any of you guys, for my birthday, I would like another one of these, all right? Just give me another one, just drop it off at the crib. This right here, I think, is me. All right, it's a little bit my style. As you can see, it's all blacked out like I'm wearing right here. When you open the door, it has a light. It shines the Bentley logo right there on the floor in neon. I can't show you right now because I'm doing some maintenance on it real quick. But when I get my guy to get my collection done, then we can do all that. We'll do another vlog and we'll open it up. Just trust me. It's clean on the interior. It has the light that lights down on the bottom with the Bentley here and all this stuff. Beautiful car, beautiful car. All right, I decided to get some art done in here. I know a couple of artists that I was like, you know what? I need some art for my gallery. And they designed these right here. Breakfast at Tiffany's. What's her name? I can't remember, I'm bad with names. All right, beautiful, made out of pennies. And all of this beautiful art going on. What do you think about the collection so far? All right, that's just the first room. You know, I dedicated the first room to the favorites. But now I'm gonna go to some of the older models that I keep in my collection, and we're gonna show you how it works over here. Let's go ahead down. All right, we got a beautiful car collection now here. This is the second room that I keep. You're either a Lamborghini guy or Ferrari guy. In my mind, all right, I'm a Porsche guy, but when it comes to the traditional two-seat racers, it's either Ferrari or Lamborghini, to be honest. And I have an old Huracan right here, but the Ferrari Spider right here, 488, you can't beat this one. I mean, this is one of the better looking cars, performance-wise and all that stuff. Ferrari has a great history, and when it comes to racing and making good performance vehicles. And this one in red is a ticket magnet, most likely. All right, you're probably gonna get a whole bunch of tickets. So again, the cost of purchase, the cost of maintenance, and tickets. All right, be ready to pay a lot of parking tickets, or tickets in general, pullover tickets in this car. You might want to get in cool with some police officers. So I have one in red, I have one in white. So the white one looks good here. Maybe this perhaps isn't the biggest ticket magnet. It might be a chick magnet, but maybe not tickets. Yeah, I keep this one pretty nice. Here we got right here, this is a Ferrari California edition right here. This is your convertible type. You know, you probably see a soccer mom driving that, you know, after she got her kids through college or something like that. That's not much for me. That's for my future ex-wife. All right, that's who that's for right there. Okay, and over here, we got an Audi R8 high performance sports vehicle right here. This is one of the most underrated cars that I keep in my collection, but you know, I gotta keep it in here. And every now and then I'll pull it out. It's not a name recognition car unless you really know what cars are. But for me, I gotta have this in the collection. Let's take a look at this. As you can see, the back of the V10 engine is exposed, so for everybody to see, you gotta keep it clean. Again, maintenance and repair. All right, you gotta be able to keep this vehicle clean when you use it. I probably wouldn't say it's an everyday driver, but I can make something happen. Okay, over here you got a Nissan GT-R. All right, why not? Gotta have one. And then right here, you gotta have a Corvette. All right, are you a Corvette fan? Many people are Corvette fans. Corvette fans tend to run, obviously, I would say older men that grew up, maybe young men in their 20s and 30s during the 80s, right? So Corvette was a big deal, and they kind of fell off just a little bit, but now they're making a great comeback. Most of their vehicles are designed to look most like the two-seater Lamborghinis and Ferraris, and they look very well, and they perform very well. And if you can't get into the price point of a Lamborghini and a Ferrari, right, you can certainly get into it with the Corvette. It's slightly cheaper than a Porsche, I would say in the area of $80,000 to $100,000, depending on your model. Porsche is going to run you between $100,000 and $150,000, depending on where you are, maybe $200,000 if you're getting into the GTs. And then the Lamborghinis and the Bentleys and the Ferraris, you're in the $250,000 to $300,000, maybe $400,000, sometimes $500,000 range. Depends on how deep your pockets are. But if you want to come see me and you know, make a deal, let's make a deal. How about this VW Classic? That's another car that I actually wanted when I was a kid. I had a friend of mine that used to buy VWs, and he used to prime them, so most of the time he drove them around, they'd be in primer gray. But this is a great little car right here to have as a collector, and many car collectors have the VWs. Of course, you know, when you come in to look at my supercar collection, I have a great place for you to hang out. And this is the ping pong in the golf room right here. Why not play a little bit of golf? I mean, it goes hand in hand. If you're able to afford supercars, you're definitely able to afford to play some golf. And let me tell you something, man, we betting in here. We betting big dollars. So let me show you my drive. I'm gonna hit a couple of balls. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Gotta be a hole in one. Oh, I gotta work on that, man. My golf game living in the desert, not too good. That's in there. Yeah, get down, get down, get down. Hit the pin, get in the pin. Oh, I gotta get on the green. You're going red ball right here. Oh, that's straight. Oh, a little over. Get down. All right, not bad, man, for a rusty old golf player right here. Hey, if you want to work on your golf game, let me know. I'm an instructor. I don't know if you guys know, I'm a great ping pong expert. I can play this myself, actually. I've been practicing, and you're gonna see how fast I am at playing by myself. Look, let's check this out. I know you think I'm lying, but check this out. Bang! Oh, dang! I lost that point. Pretty good though, huh? All right, man, this is a visit to my personal car collection called the Vegas Auto Gallery. I appreciate y'all for checking this out. And check this out, man. You guys know how this story goes. Some of you guys have been watching this channel for quite a long time. You saw my journey. 10 years ago, I was sleeping in my car. I ran through a hard time in my life, and it cost me financially, and I had to readjust my life. The way I did it is I created a vision board of the things that I wanted to see myself in my 1, 3, 5 year plan. All right, and the plan was to get me to the 10-year point where I completely adjusted and got to that point. So I know a lot of people might watch this and you say, Coach, man, why you got all these cars? All right, you don't need all of these cars. Well, the thing is, I'm always trying to set my frequency to a little bit higher, to achieve a little bit higher. All right, do you need all of these things? No, but this is your one life, man. You got to be able to have something a little bit ahead of you that you can say, I want to achieve that. Maybe it's a driving force. Maybe you never achieve it, but at the same time, you got to have something that you look forward to, that you aspire to have, that you aspire to be. You know, success is kind of like a drug, and it can be addicting. But a lot of you guys use recreational drugs and ruin your whole life anyway. I'd rather have success be my drug than anything else. And at the end of it, these things right here, these cars right here, for me, it's what I look for. It's what's on my vision board. It's on the list of the things that I hope to accomplish. So with that being said, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and then join me back here. Share these videos. I appreciate you, man, for being here. We out of here. Peace.